Tidbits from TNT, Friday morning, November 28, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Tishwash. Trump's envoy receives presidential directives regarding the Iraq file. U.S. President Donald Trump's envoy to Iraq, Mark Savaya, announced that he had received presidential directives regarding the Iraq file during the Thanksgiving celebration. "I was honored to receive the directives for the Iraq mission from the Commander-in-Chief," Savaya said in a post on the X platform on Friday, November 28, 2025. He added, "It was a pleasure meeting you, Mr. President, and it was truly an exceptional way to celebrate Thanksgiving." Mark Savaya, President Donald Trump's envoy to Iraq, vowed to pursue and hold accountable the armed groups that targeted the Khor Mor gas field, describing them as tools of hostile foreign agendas, in the first firm response from the Trump administration to the attack. In a post on the X platform, formerly Twitter, Savaya commented on last night's attack, saying, "Armed groups operating illegally and driven by hostile foreign agendas carried out the attack on the Khor Mor field," demanding that the Iraqi government identify the perpetrators and bring them to justice immediately. A message that is unequivocal. President Trump's envoy issued a stern warning to the armed factions, saying, "Let me be clear and unequivocal. There is no place for such armed groups in a fully sovereign Iraq," adding a direct American pledge. "The United States will fully support these efforts. Every illegal armed group and those who support it will be pursued, confronted, and held accountable." Strong support for Kurdistan. Savaya stressed the firm American position towards the region, affirming that Washington supports a strong Kurdistan within a unified and stable Iraq. The U.S. official urged Baghdad and Erbil to deepen security cooperation and work closely to protect vital economic and energy infrastructure. Trump's envoy concluded his post by renewing the commitment to help Iraq build its national forces, saying, "Together, we will continue to protect Iraq's resources, defend its sovereignty, and ensure the security and well-being of all its citizens." Tishwash. The governor of the Central Bank of Iraq participates in the Arab Banking Conference 2025. The Union of Arab Banks organized. He noted that Iraq is moving steadily towards building a strong and modern banking sector, capable of leading financial and economic transformation by enhancing monetary and financial stability and strengthening the banking sector's capabilities to be more supportive of sustainable development. This will be achieved by relying on the best management and governance standards, and by transitioning towards digitalization and financial and technological innovation. He stressed the importance of consolidating financial inclusion and ensuring the integration of the financial system with the formal economic cycle. His Excellency explained that the central bank continues to work on implementing a multi-year strategic vision aimed at supporting local and foreign investment and enabling the banking sector to play its vital role in developing the national economy. In closing, His Excellency expressed his gratitude to the Union of Arab Banks and the organizing bodies, stressing the Central Bank of Iraq's commitment to strengthening cooperation with Arab brothers and developing a more stable, growing and innovative financial environment. Tishwash. Central Bank Governor. Digital currency will solve 90% of the problems in the Iraqi financial system. The governor of the Central Bank of Iraq, Ali al-Alak, affirmed on Thursday that lasting solutions must be built in a way that closes the gaps in the financial system. He explained that the tools available today, especially modern technology, offer effective solutions and address many of these gaps. Al-Alak said during the Investing in Reconstruction, the Role of Banks conference in Beirut that the main problem between the Iraqi treasury and society is the use of the dollar in cash within Iraq, which is a normal social matter in Iraqi society. He added, "We have worked on this issue and presented other alternatives that reduce dependence on cash, and we have developed the financial system so that cash dollars are restricted to travelers only." He explained that the traveler's dollar system prevents any attempts at circumvention, emphasizing that the U.S. Federal Reserve indicated Iraq ranks first in controlling the use of cash dollars within the country. He noted that these measures have reduced the use of foreign currency by 80% and shifted the majority of domestic financial transactions to the Iraqi dinar. Al-Alak concluded his remarks by noting that work is underway to develop the digital currency. which is expected to solve about 90% of the financial problems in Iraq, stressing that this step represents one of the radical solutions for the financial system in the country. Tishwash. Rumors and panic. What's really behind Iraq's financial scare? Economic confusion spread across Iraq in recent days as claims of missing funds, salary delays, and cut livelihoods circulated widely on social media and some media outlets. The speculation focused on allegations that nearly $2 billion had disappeared from the Social Protection Fund of the Ministry of Labor and Social Affairs, coinciding with a brief delay in salary payments for employees in several state institutions. Fake news. Financial advisor to the caretaker Prime Minister, Mudhir Mohammed Saleh, dismissed the claims as unfounded, describing them as part of a heated political season in which negative rumors about Iraq proliferate. Saleh told Shafaq News that Iraq maintains a strong financial capacity supported by solid oil revenues and non-oil income. He added that salaries, pensions, and social protection programs remain at the top of government priorities, noting that occasional delays can occur for simple technical reasons. The current wave of fear-driven narratives has created unnecessary public anxiety, he said, stressing that Iraq is neither under siege nor at war, and that financial and monetary policies remain focused on ensuring stable living conditions, from food support programs to salaries and infrastructure. Saleh concluded that talk of salary cuts, a devalued dinar, or economic collapse amounts to lies built on lies. USD prices stable. Earlier, the dollar spiked in Iraq's parallel market as traders reacted to the government's upcoming 1 December prepayment customs rule. Most traders halted dollar sales shortly, putting immediate pressure on the parallel rate and causing noticeable volatility across several provinces. Allah al-Fahad, a member of the media office at the Central Bank of Iraq, affirmed that the bank has no intention of changing the official exchange rate of 1,320 dinars per US dollar. Current monetary policy, he explained, aims to protect this rate, strengthen public confidence in the banking sector, and support Iraq's international commitments, noting that exchange rate stability has pushed inflation into negative monthly levels, helping stabilize prices. Al-Fahad added that fluctuations in the parallel market stem largely from speculation driven by news and rumors, while the central bank continues to finance foreign trade at the official rate and to meet all legitimate dollar requests. Financial risks. Economic expert Nawar al-Saadi warned that public fears regarding vanished funds or disrupted incomes should not be dismissed as merely another corruption narrative, arguing that such concerns reflect deeper vulnerabilities in the national economy. Al-Saadi told our agency that Iraq faces structural financial pressures, a diminishing capacity to absorb shocks, as well as administrative and fiscal burdens that undermine public accounts while eroding citizens' trust in the state. He said that declining transparency and weak governance increase the cost of public services, raise unemployment, and heighten the risk of protests. Al-Saadi called for urgent steps, including public disclosure of disputed financial files, independent investigations, expanded social protection for low-income families, and reforms to customs and tax systems to boost non-oil revenues. Over the medium term, he urged restructuring of wages and public spending and directing investment toward productive sectors to reduce reliance on oil and curb waste. Economic governance. In a separate assessment, economic expert Karim Al-Halo said meaningful reform cannot be achieved without comprehensive governance of the financial system. He confirmed to Shafaq News that public and societal funds must be kept within banks and financial institutions to prevent liquidity crises, arguing that, without this step, no serious reform can take hold. Al-Halo said Iraq remains behind in this area, either by design, as a result of administrative shortcomings, or due to corruption, leaving the economy exposed to shocks and vulnerable to any rumor or crisis. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com